Hello friends. All right, this is going to be my most unorganized live because I really wasn't planning on going live at all, but why not? So we'll see if anyone even makes it to this live, but I'm here and I will be right back. All right, no one's here. That's okay. Let's see. That's what Ellie. Hey, you guys. I don't know how many people we're going to get because I just announced that I was going live, but I'm still getting my stuff together. So hold on. I need to find some tape. Hold on. So fancy. Daddy's going to come home. You can't be out here. All right, you guys. Sorry about that. Hi, you guys. I'm so sorry to be coming on just so late, just like giving you guys like no heads up, but it is what it is. All right, so we're gonna do a really quick. Has it been 5 minutes? No, we're gonna wait 5 minutes. Hi, Lopi. Hi, Caroline. Hi, everybody. We're gonna do a quick Dollar Tree haul, and we're gonna do a little bit of decorating. I'll show you guys stuff that I found that I didn't know I had. Surprise, surprise. And all of that fun stuff. So, sorry, I'm like doing stuff. Hi, Kimberly. I'm glad to see you here. Um, and I was talking to Caroline on the phone, and she's like, why don't you just go live? Because I was going to come home and try and do a video, but to do a video of like what I'm going to do takes forever. And I know you guys are probably saying, how, why, what? It's just like yesterday was an easy video because I just made it like, pretty quick. But to try and like show me organizing and getting the lighting right and then the editing, I mean, that thing wouldn't go up if it went up at all today. So I just decided, you know what, let's just go live and we'll do it like that. So that's what we're going to do. And let me get my scissors. All right. So, like I said, we're going to wait 5 minutes, like we always do. And I got my little faux Love Shack fancy mugs. And let's see how they look. I have my, oh, I'm sorry. You guys don't want to see my ugly old mug. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. All right. If you need bins, Walmart's clearancing out their bins. So I ordered 2. All right, let me move these out of the way real quick. So I thought this is what I had in mind, and I just think that they'll look really pretty because this is the only mug I bought for Valentine's Day. I mean, I do have the JP ones, but I just thought it complements it so nicely, just like that. I would like to show them more. Maybe we'll go like that. Maybe I don't know. I don't like to see I'm odd. All right, maybe we'll get another mug. No, but that looks dumb. All right, we're just gonna go like that. And see how this one, I mean, I didn't even realize how it would just like bounce off of that. We'll turn on what Caroline gave me, the Mackenzie Child lamp. Come on. There we go. So I'm still playing around with this area. As a matter of fact, we're going to fill this up and we'll get into our haul, but I'm still playing around with it and I'm not sure if this is how it's going to go. But you'll see, I found a whole bunch of Valentine's Day stuff. So I'm going to turn you guys around. It's already 5 minutes, so we're definitely going to start. And I've got my simmer pot on, and I decided to put my simmer pot ingredients in there, but it wouldn't hold it all. So we put some in here. And our agenda for the day is, I mean, I don't have enough bubble wrap, but we're going to try and wrap all of the stuff that came from the kitchen from Christmas. Okay? So that's what we're going to also try and do in this video as well. And, well, it's real life. Okay. We are getting the carpets cleaned tomorrow. And so this has to be completely empty. So whether we put it in the garage or we put it, I mean, we have a lot of walk-in closets. This stuff I need to clear all of this out. Or it can go in the dining room on the floor because this room is going to get cleaned. And then so is the den. So I got to clear the den, which isn't really that bad. The den, I have to get this stuff. And it can go in the laundry room. So we have a lot to do. A lot. And I found more Valentine's Day stuff. So real life, folks. Welcome to real life, right? All right, I'm going to turn this light off right now because we're not going to be in here right this minute. And let me get you guys turned back around. So the carpet cleaner is coming at 11. And, I don't want to be doing this at 11. So we have the den. The tree's going to stay there because that's my Easter tree. He can clean around that. But it's the living room. And also I want him to clean like in the closet and so forth. But we have a lot of rooms, so we'll take care of that. All right, let's get into the Dollar Tree. Thank you. Thank you. So, there's just you guys know having a home is just a lot of work. And we're going to get the den. We're going to get the formal living room, the staircase, and the queen's quarters. So I can use the walk-in closet. I can use both the walk-in closets to get that stuff upstairs, and I can also use my laundry room, and I can also use the reading nook. And so there's plenty of room in this house. It's not like the condo. Let me get our Dollar Tree haul. Let me get a chair. So that's what's going on with me tomorrow. And that's why it would just be too hard to film a second video. So I'm sure you guys can relate. Hi everyone. All right, so let's get to the Dollar Tree. All right, I bought my husband, this actually was $1.25, and I want you guys to know this because it's a good deal. This is name brand candy popcorn. It's Snickers flavored. And I thought this would be really cool for like your boo basket. Not like that boo, but like your bae, your love, your Valentini, your side chick, your side piece, whoever. And it's 5¼ ounces. So I'm gonna leave this out over here because it's for my husband to eat. And I also bought a buttload of my favorite strawberries because they're hard to find. And I remember like someone tried to food shame me and I was like, no. So I did leave 2, but they're hard to find. So when I find them, I get them. I love them. You guys know this. This is not like some, you know. All right, and then I want to, right now, we're going to fill up our Mackenzie Child pink and white. And I just got these little cinnamon candies because if I put good candy in there, I'm going to eat it. I will eat it, and we don't want that. So this is just cinnamon. And cotton candy, you guys. Unless you, hi Kayla. Let's see. Okay, unless you want to be like totally bougie and buy the stuff that makes your drink fizz, it's cotton candy. My sister and I had a conversation about that. It's cotton candy. Save yourself the $9. You know, I personally like to put it in my sparkling water because it gives it a little flavor, but save yourself the $9. It's cotton candy. So I just picked up Sweet For You cotton candy at Dollar Tree. It makes the same fizzing noise. It changes colors, does the same thing. All right. I need my receipts. Yes, I need all my receipts. All right. More of that. And then I also picked up another lighter for the candles. And one of the best tips that the friends from the channel gave me is you have a wax melt. I'll show you guys right now. Let me get through this first. No more messing around with like cleaning up the wax melt. Drop your wax melt in one of these, 50, and turn it off, let it harden, toss it. Or, you know, however you use your wax melt. Sometimes if I have a really strong wax melt, I'll let it go for 2 or 3 days. Very simple, 0 cleanup, it's good. So I was running low. I only had like that much left, so this is my wax melt drawer. And then I needed some toothbrush covers. This is not interesting, but it's part of the haul. And I needed some more for my hair. Scoonchy, name brand. I'm very bizarre, and I'm very aware of my bizarreness. I have to buy things in even numbers. So, yeah, that's why I was like, yeah, even numbers. All right. And then I also picked up, this is like supposed to smell, I guess, like Sol Janeiro. It's Brazilian caramel scented, and then this one is Dragonfly. And I will show you the ones that I bought at Walmart so that you don't buy them. At least the Christmas ones. I can't stand them. Like, especially the pine one. I can't stand it. Anyways, I always have to have a ton of these, and I do. I have like a stock pile upstairs. But I decided to get these new ones. Then, right now, because if I don't do it right now on camera, I won't do it. This is the antibacterial soap. We're gonna fill up our 2 soap dispensers. I finally got the soap. And then I thought I would try this because, I mean, I'm gonna swatch it on my hand first, but it's the Plum lip liner. And sometimes I get tired of always wearing like a nude lipstick. I want like a little pop pop. So, hi Kelly. Um, by the way, love the TikTok you sent me, and thank you for like letting me know. You're awesome, girl. All right. And I bought my husband a Valentini card, but it's private. So, if I don't remember to buy it now, I won't buy it. All right, I'm gonna put my, well actually, because I'm gonna take this bag upstairs, this is gonna be my dessert. Love this stuff. All right, and I need the receipts. Okay, so this bag is gonna go, I'm gonna put these, no, I'll put this in my purse, but I'll put it right here right now. Okay, and my Valentine's Day card, which I can't forget. All right, let me put away my stockpile here. All right, first thing we're gonna do is where are my scissors? Okay. Let me make sure you guys can see. Hi, everyone. Thank you for coming. I know, like, this was, like, totally impromptu, and that's just the way it goes. All right, so if I don't do this now, I'm not gonna do it, and we need... You guys, this was such a good deal at Home Goods. I mean, 2 of them for $7.99 and the caddy. Yeah. So, just gonna fill it up with the antibacterial liquid hand soap. And, because I think I broke one of my hand soap thingamajiggers in the master bedroom, so I'm missing one for one of the sinks. All right, I'm gonna do it over the sink, you guys, in case I spill. But I'm just like, we have like so much to do. And I also, like I said, I need to show you guys what I found while I was trying to organize my Christmas and so forth. As a matter of fact, I have to remind my husband to put up the shower curtain, the new one that we have. It just seems like, do you ever feel like it just seems endless of all the stuff you have to do? All right. Sorry, you guys, but if I don't do it now, I won't do it. I mean, seriously, it took me forever to even buy the soap. But this is such a good deal, too, so. And it's antibacterial. All right, that's fine. All right, we're good. And I have an extra one, so like I said, I only need one right now. And I'll put the extra one underneath the sink. But definitely worth $7.99 with the caddy and everything, you know? Totally worth it. All right. Candles. And let me get this, because we're going to fill it up with the cinnamon candy. And like I said, I don't want to buy the good candy because I'll eat it. We need more light. Hold on. Oh, sorry. Okay. Better? Better with the light on or off? Let me know. Thank you. Better? Okay, better or not better? Because I don't, like, it's shining in my eye. So if we don't need it on. Okay. All right. So you guys can see this, right? Yeah. All right, so like I said, I didn't want to buy the good stuff because I'll eat it. And, you know, Dollar Tree has its perks, okay? Let's not, you know, it does have its perks, and this is one of them. So this is great for Valentine's Day, and they're individually wrapped, you know, so like if we go on date night, you know, they are breath mints, so that's good. So perfect. Voila. You know, it's filled, so it'll look cute on the countertop now. All right. Let me, okay. There's one, which means it's for me. Definitely cinnamon. Hold on, you guys, I'm coming. Okay, so I found more Valentines. And oh boy. Okay, hold on. I'm thinking I should put red in here because this doesn't pop, does it? With the white? I'm thinking like the red would look better. That's what I'm thinking. Because right now all the marshmallows are in the Mackenzie Child tartan candy jar. I think the red would look better. All right. So I found these. So now I need the taper candle hold. So now I need to buy taper candle holders, you guys. You know, I've seen some at Aldi. They're $4.99, and I was gonna get them, and I was like, well, what do I need them for? Well, I do need them. I do need them. So yeah, I'm gonna switch out these marshmallows. It's bugging me. Like, you guys, I don't know why I get stuck on like the most, really, like the lamest stuff. I'm like such a weirdo. But it's like, I don't know. I just don't feel like it pops enough for Valentine's Day. And I think, is this from Hobby Lobby or Dollar Tree? Nope, this is from Dollar Tree. This is why I kept it. This is actually like, this is from Dollar Tree. That's not bad. Okay. This has to be packed away and washed. Let me get a handful of candies. And that just pops a lot better. All right. Better. Way better. Okay. So now we need to get taper candle holders. Bows. Home Goods, $16.99. Rachel Zoe. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I could get LED candles too. That's. I gotta take this out of my mouth. It's. I gotta talk to you guys, and this thing's like interfering. Um. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. All right, so we got to get candles. Then, like, what? I'm like, and exactly where are these gonna go? I mean, I know where they'll. I mean, trust me, they're gonna go somewhere. But, I really like the way. I kind of like the way that's styled, and I don't know if I want to take it apart and restyle it. No, the missing throws are still MIA, and I'm really mad because we all know there's no way Crystal doesn't have throws. That's crazy talk, straight up. Okay, I don't think I want to mess with that. Like, I'm kind of, watch. This is what I was playing with. Hold on, I'm going to switch you guys around, okay? Because I did start playing, and I was just like, first I was like, well, let's see how this one, but see, it's all about height and, I don't know. I mean, it's adorable, but I just don't feel, I mean, I think it needs a different space. And that's, you know what I mean? It's all about height. Yeah, and I really like, I mean, I'm going to tweak this area just a little bit, but I think we're good how I have pretty much kind of put everything height wise. Let me get this back on its stand. You know what I mean? It just kind of flows, and I'm digging that. Especially, like with the mugs right there, everything just looks cozy. Now, we've got our red candies. All I need to do is get this. It's got its little red candies in there, and, like, we're good. And see, when I bought this, and I even told you guys that I could make this work for Valentine's Day. And so I was able to use it for Christmas and for Valentine's Day. You know? So yeah. And then Freddie gave me this, and I decided to use it, to make it look like we got like a little bakery action going on, even if it's fake. But and then I made the garland in the back, and we're good, it's it all flows. So, all right, these are the cutest cakes, right? But we just need to find a place for them. And here, I'll show you. And we have a sleeping fancy. All right, sorry about the washer dryer is going, So I'm getting this area together, and I can't believe I only have one throw. Like, that just, it doesn't make any sense. Let me fix. There we go. Fancy's been on here. Ugh. Anyways, okay, never mind that. So, it's, I mean, obviously, we're going to get more pillows, and it's all going to flow really, really nicely. Above my kitchen cabinets. Yeah, that's like a I mean, above the kitchen cabinets, eventually I will get to decorate up there. But yeah, isn't it cute? They're all cute. I mean, I really, really, really like This one, I'm like, I love it. And then I'm starting, like I said, I'm starting to decorate um, for Easter. So we just kind of, have a little bit of it blended. I know, isn't it adorable? Yeah, I just don't have, this sounds so bizarre. I don't have the room. Ha! Oh, another thing we have to do is we have to move all of this because they're going to clean the area rug. I mean, there's like, oh my God, you guys, like, I'm like so overwhelmed, right? All right. So, anywho's, yeah, I have to have more than one, throw. That's crazy. I mean, my name's Crystal. We all know Crystal goes throw crazy. As a matter of fact, I didn't even use all the throws for Christmas. Speaking of that, I don't know if Mark's in here, but I put this underneath and I have more to show you guys. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. I'm gonna turn you guys back around. This is so crazy. Hold on. All right. Here's two throws I didn't even use for Christmas. I forgot about them. I mean, it's ridiculous. But I did hang my Peeps throw in here because we're going to use that. I love my Peeps throw. But yeah, these are still hanging. Brand new. Brand new. Oh, this is what the kids wrote. Have fun in this house. They wrote that to us. I was like, oh my gosh, the kids that lived here before we moved in. Anyways, yeah, that's just part of my crazy life. All right. Let's see. Hi, Mark. So did you see, Mark? Still have brand new throws. Okay. So we have these pretty girls right here. Hold on, you guys, because I have to like, I don't even know where to put all this stuff anymore. All right. And I found this, which, watch. Will look really pretty, like, I mean, obviously not side by side, but they will bounce off of each other. So, yeah. I mean, I know it's crazy. I know it's ridiculous. Trust me, I'm quite aware of my own ridiculousness. All right. And then, yeah, so that's what I found. 2 cakes. Okay, so I found 2 cakes, that big heart, and taper candles. And let's hope that's all we find. All right, so, hold on, I gotta get... And I washed a whole bunch of Easter kitchen towels, that we can use. Oh my gosh, you guys. And we also have the JP Easter ones decorative ones. So these we can actually like use, and look how cute. I really, you guys, I like this. I'm gonna definitely, you know, this is like stuff you can wipe down your counters with. And I just have to show, well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I really can't make any promises, you know, that we're not gonna buy any. Okay, why am I doing this on camera? Because I want to be held accountable, kind of. But, you know, this is stuff I can wipe down my counters with for Easter. But I'm thinking that I know I'm going to want to buy more. Let's be real. Like, this is a rag, you know, it's this I cleaned with. So this is going to go underneath the, yeah, I mean, you know, this is going to go underneath the kitchen sink. We can use that as a rag. This will be a rag, you know, this is like a beater, you know, got to wipe, you know, clean something, you know, that's a beater. The rest, you know, I can clean, like I said, I can clean off kitchen counters with, and I have to, and the reason why I'm doing this is so that I remember that I don't need to go and buy, this is a beater. Oh, I hated having to wash this one, you guys. This one was like one of my favorites. This was with a little lace. But I think this was Laura Ashley from last year. I don't remember. But look at that. The little, they're cute, right? So these are like, love your, oh, thank you. Thank you so much. So I'm going to try and hold myself accountable. But you know, if I see a cute throw, you know, it is what it is, right? But these will be great, like I said, for washing down my counters, dusting, you know, just like little stuff like that. So we have a stack of Easter. And I have a whole bunch of Christmas Ralph Lauren towels that I never used. So we're not going to talk about that. But they're there for next year, so that's good. Okay. Now we're going to have to start. All right. Hold on. And I forgot that I have this from Aldi. So that's a cute set of towels. And I also bought a table runner. So I'm thinking about using this table runner on that table over there. Because it's a light, look at how pretty. It's just a light pink with bows and hearts. So I'm thinking that that would be really cute, right? I think, you know, I mean, I think that would be nice. So we're going to do that. And I don't know. I really was looking for a short runner, and the runner that I liked, okay, that light's bugging me. I'm sorry, you guys. It's like right in my eyes. All right. The runner that I liked at Ross was just, I'm not spending that. Like, no, I'm not. So let's see how this runner looks, because I really don't know how it's going to look. Let me turn you guys that way. All right, now I'm going to need light again. Ugh. All right. So like I said, this is the Aldi runner. It's, you know, if I don't like it, I don't like it. You know, no harm, no foul. Or I could, maybe I could just try and use half. And yes, I'm going to wipe down the table. Just hold on. I don't know. See, I just, or I go, I don't know. See, I don't know. With the round table, I just don't, nope, that's not gonna work. But then I have, or I cut the tassels off. I don't know. Let me see. All right, I'm just gonna play for a minute because I gotta see this in my head, okay? All right, we have bows, so why not go with the bows? I don't know. I'm gonna have to play with it, you guys. Let's see. Too long. Yeah. Let's see. All right, so what about keeping it? I mean, I know it looks kind of odd because there's, I mean, I can cut the tassels off. But that does look nice and soft and gentle. You know, and just keep it really just simple. And then putting something on here. I don't know. What's going on? Let's see. Yeah, because I folded it in half. I folded it in half. No, they don't keep the doll. No, they don't keep the carts outside. Um, Maybe the runner on a dark. I like the tassels. See, watch. Let me turn you guys so you guys can see because I want you to see. I'm going for like a gentle look right here. Remember, it's Valentine's Day. It's feminine. It's girly, you know. And I think, look, you see how I mean it. I mean, look, we have the little delicate pearl. We have the runner. We have the gold, and I just need to put something simple on that pedestal. And it's a really soft look, you know. Yes, Caroline. It's a okay. This runner is a normal size runner, 6 feet. I folded it because it's too long. I don't like the way it looks. So I'm just kind of playing with the idea of having it folded. And I think this is a really soft look. Obviously, you know what? I mean, I don't want to make it super busy, but those taper candles would look good. I don't know. Like, obviously, I want a light pink candle. You know, like those candles are not going to go there. I don't know. I'm trying to think if I would want to put floral right there. This maybe confuse it. What's okay? Let me see Kelly's idea. Sorry, I'm just like totally thinking. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Let me move that. And let me see how this works. Hold on. I'm like. Hold on. Bear with me for a minute. Bear with me. I don't know if I like that pedestal though. I don't know. I got to play with it. I mean, I don't know if it needs a pedestal. And if I really want to go soft, I don't think we need a pedestal. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. but we'll leave it like that for right now, okay? Because like, you know, we still got to clean up and do all kinds of stuff for the, you know, carpet guy's going to come, and I don't think he's really going to care about pedestals and what I'm doing. But I do, I mean, I don't know. I just, I really like the simplicity of it, and I really just want my whole kitchen to be light, airy, because we have such dark hardwood floors and cabinets. Hi. So I don't know. I know, and it sucks because look at how pretty it plays. You know, it's so nice and soft and just, you know, it really does give it a pretty. I'm not going to take it to the tailor. I mean, it'll cost me more to have him put tassels and cut it down to size than the whole thing's worth. It's just a shame. It really is. But this table needs a runner and not a flashy one for this event. Not a flashy one for Valentine's, unfortunately. You know what I mean? Like, we want to keep it simple. Sorry, you guys. I'm like turning you guys around, but I want to take. But I kind of do like the way the blue and the pink pops off each other. Yeah, you know what? Um, I'm gonna have to look. Yeah, like, yeah, Callie will text me. She'll definitely text me. You know what? I think the table. I mean, I think the tape. You know what? That is a good idea. All right, let's check that out. Hold on, you guys. Let me put you. All right, hold on. Let me get you guys back the other way. All right. Hold on. Let me get you guys situated. All right. And where did I put my taper candle holders? Oh, here it is. All right. We're gonna pull these out and see how that looks. Hold on, you guys. I gotta get this out of the box. All right, if I can. All right, we're just putting it on. Like, this isn't the way it's gonna go. You know? But let's just see how it looks. I mean, obviously, you know, I'm gonna play with it, but this could be like the bow table. You know? I don't know. Let me set you guys. I really am liking the pinks. I don't know. I mean, I think if we like maybe moved these either up a little. I mean, I would have to see how it looks with the candles, obviously. You know what I mean? But just kind of, it's definitely a very, I don't know. I would definitely have to play with it. We'll definitely see how we work it out. Find something, the pink of the tassels for a base. Um, it looks crisp and it looks very clean, and I like that. Um, I don't know if those bows, you know, if the taper candles are going to stay there or not, but it does look pretty and it does match. And see, I do. All right. I think I might have to give the vase some height. And I know exactly what I would do to kind of make that work. I don't know. we're gonna have to play around with this. But I might get a small, I don't know. I think I might get a smaller riser for that vase to give it the height that it needs. Because I feel like it needs to be pushed up. The glass pedestal. I don't know if I don't know. I think it's a big, that's a big pedestal. Watch. I mean, I could get, what? Okay. Let's see how much room the pedestal takes up. Just for fun. I mean, I do, I mean, I play like this all the time. I know what I could do so that that vase doesn't look so lonely. That's a lot of height on it, though. I don't know. The gold. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna have to play with it. And you guys will see, like, it may come out completely different than what we've got going on right now. But I just want it to be like a soft look. So I'm just gonna leave it like that for right now because like we're not getting anywhere packing. I mean, I love to play, you know? I mean, I love to play. Yeah, that's true. You know what? I could do that too. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff we can do. All right. So I'm like making more of a mess and we're not doing anything we're supposed to be doing right now. Oh my gosh. But it is, I mean, it is so fun to play around. It really is. And I think that's what I love is that, finding it, you know, and being like, oh my gosh, you know, like here it is. Or I'll figure it out. Trust me. All right. I'm going to start grabbing stuff from over there because we got to start packing. It is so sad that we have to pack Christmas away. Oh, it's a riser, Caroline. It's a riser. I bought like 3 of these for Christmas, on Amazon, and they're smaller risers and so forth. So, you know, if I need to give something height, that's what I do. I'm I'm sad, but I'm also happy, if that makes sense. Oh boy. Okay. So, like I said, if you need bins, Walmart, they are on sale right now. Now, some stuff I will not be packing away. It's actually going to go in the queen's quarters in the closet. There's some stuff I don't mess around with. Like my vintage Santas, those will be staying here in the house. And so forth, because I don't ever want anything to happen to those. But let me get, you know what, I gotta move you guys closer so I can see the chat. Like, he's hard to pack away. But at least I'll know where all the good stuff's at, right? And I wish I would have ordered more of these bins because they were such a phenomenal price. They're like $4 a piece. You don't find that. Okay, hopefully you guys don't tip over. All right. I know. I mean, I have, like I said, you know, so like we took a lot of packing stuff to the, you know, to the storage unit and so forth. But either way, even if I don't get this stuff packed up tonight, I have to move all of that stuff. That guy's coming at 11. You know, like, and I don't know. He's coming at 11, so this stuff has got to be packed away. And it's time, you know what I mean? I'm so tired of looking at it that it's definitely time. And I'm glad, you know, and like it's always better when you have friends to talk to when you're doing this, because this is not particularly like the highlight of my life. Yeah, I know, you know, like, he's still my absolute favorite guy. He is still right there in the corner, and he's not going to be going anywhere for a while. I mean, not for a while. He's going to go upstairs. But like I said, even the Queen's quarters is getting the carpet cleaned, and that includes the walk-in closet. So I have to get, like, I didn't use the Pottery Barn train, and that's in the Queen's quarters, so I have to move that. There's just a lot of stuff that is, you know, like, I told you guys about what happened with the water. So the baseboard guy is coming out, and we got to get those baseboards. I mean, if you watched the vlog, you'll know that like we have to replace the baseboards. And thank you for everyone's well wishes, like for everyone that, you know, and of course I lost it. Thank you everyone for like your well wishes, you know, because when he came out yesterday, I think he came out yesterday, Wednesday. He came out Wednesday and he did like the reader, and he was like, you know, you guys are really, he's like, you're really lucky. And I said, why? And he said, there's, you know, they have like a reader where they can see if there's moisture. And he's like, you know, I thought we were going to have to tear into the drywall. And he's like, but everything is good. Like, there's nothing, like, nothing's reading. And you're good to go. So that was like a huge relief, because we were running all of that machinery for a week. I mean, it was non-stop for a week. And that wasn't even, it wasn't even like a huge water. It wasn't even like, it wasn't even that, I mean, you know, I mean, obviously you don't want water in your home at all. So, you know, they ran it for a full week. They came, they said you're good to go. And now we just have to fix like the cosmetic part of it, which is fine, you know. Let's see. So that was good, because it could have been so much worse. And you guys, why does this happen to me? I'm like, I gotta find this. So, you know, we're just gonna get, there's like other, like I said, there's other things that I want to do to my home. And So I'm gonna meet with him next week, and we're gonna go through the house, and I'm gonna show him things that, you know, I wanna get done. And the reading nook, I gotta clear out, the reading nook still has Halloween in it. Yes. Luckily, it's just like the Hello Kitties, which honestly, I'm thinking about just selling. I don't want them. I'm not gonna sell like the ones that I started collecting, you know, like in 2013. No, but I'm just not, like, I'm not feeling it, you know, like I don't want them. And yeah, I don't want them. I don't know what else to say other than I don't want them. The unique ones, like the one Caroline gave me, the turkey one, yes, I want that one because I've never seen a turkey one. But you know, a lot of them are gonna go. And it'll be, or, I mean, I don't think my niece is going to want them, you know, and I'm sure my sister doesn't want me sending, you know, a buttload of Hello Kitties down to her. So, what were you typing? Hi, Candy. Okay, I am like, oh, the Hello Kitties. I'm gonna sell them. I mean, not all of them, but you know, I mean, I have doubles. You know what I mean? It's just, I mean, there's forever. I mean, for Easter, for whatchamacallit, for Christmas, for Halloween. I have 4th of July Hello Kitties. You know, I don't want all of them, and they have to go, and they can't stay here. And I am not gonna pay the storage unit. I mean, I think I told you guys how they basically totally like raised the storage unit price by $80. And I'm really tired. I mean, I wasn't even paying that much in Orange County. And I don't want to pay it. So I have to size down, period. Hold on. I forgot. All right. I mean, the throws are good, you know, for padding, but and that's another thing we have to do. You know, we got to go to the animal show. It's just so much. All right. Okay. And I know a lot of people are going to say donate. I will, but I would like to recoup some of my money. You know, even if I just break even. I mean, I'm not, you know, out to be the local shyster, but I would like to recoup some of my money. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it's a good way just to kind of like pat it down. And, you know, again, it's like another Hello Kitty throw that I didn't use. So it's just, it's not making sense, you know? And, you know, my house is in a storage unit. And to have to make those decisions. But I think also I'm going to be getting rid of a lot of the gingerbread. And I will donate some of it, but again, I would like to recoup some of my money. You know, a lot of the gingerbread, as you saw, has tags on it. It's new. And not like my Pottery Barn gingerbread, obviously, but, you know, a lot of it is new, and I want to recoup it. Do you have room to make a storage shed in your backyard? I have 3 sheds. One of them is for the pool chemicals, and one of them is, the thing is though, is the elements. I don't know if you're from the Midwest, but like the rain is no joke here, and I'm just afraid that it could leak into the decor. That's my fear. But we have 3 storage units on the side of the house. That came with the house. I mean, the previous owners were so very generous with us. So very generous. And I am looking forward to this. Okay, you know that sectional that they left us? This time we're gonna buy the right size cushions. And I kind of know what I'm looking for in my head to make that space the way I want to make it. So, yeah. So we're gonna definitely, I mean, I'm actually, for the first time like in my life, I understand looking forward to going to Home Goods to scope out like the seat cushions for outside, and to Lowe's and to Home Depot, and to make your yard look beautiful. You know, like, I'm excited. You know, we're gonna get the right size cushions, we're gonna get the right size everything for that L-shaped couch that they left us. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You know, I do have an idea of the colors I want to go with out there, and of course, you know, something that can take the. I mean, it's outdoor cushions, so of course it can take water. Let's see. Hi everyone. No, welcome. You know, I mean, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me, because this makes it so much easier for me. And I think I'm gonna get more of the bins from Walmart, because the fact that they have red tops tells me that, you know, it's Christmas. Oh, you guys, it was so funny. My mom is funny. You know, we're talking about kitchens and cabinets, and I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys know what my kitchen looks like. I have a lot of cabinets, a lot of cabinet doors, there's a lot of cabinets in this whole entire kitchen. So, you know, we were talking about, you know, how it's, you know, about refinishing them and so forth. And my mom was like, well, that should be easy and cheap to refinish your cabinets. And I was like, no. You know, I was like, no. You know, I'm like, maybe you need to take a look at the pictures, Mom, because we're talking like, I have a lot of cabinets, you know, and if it was cheap and easy, I would have already done it, you know? But it's not cheap and easy to refinish all my cabinets, you know? And I just thought that was funny, because it's like, no, Mom. That's not going to be a cheap and easy project, you know? That's going to be, yeah, it's going to cost some coin to redo all of these cabinets, okay? Um, and so forth. And, you know, it'll get done when it gets done. And, but that is, I definitely want to refinish my cabinets. But I am lucky that, you know, we have so much, I mean, we have a ton. I mean, I have a lot of cabinet space, so I'm very lucky to, you know, have it. But yeah, it's not going to be a cheap endeavor when we do it. Let's see. No. I mean, and like, look at it. I mean, there's drawers all right there. There's drawers all right here. I mean, there's a lot of wood here, and but it's also one of the reasons why I fell in love with this house. I love the kitchen. You know, that was one of the biggest things. Not that I am some cook, but I really, really do like it. But I was just like, you know, if it was cheap and easy, we would have done it already. Hold on, you guys. I get something to drink really quick. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be, I mean, I don't even want to know how much it's going to be to redo these cabinets. Um, I mean, the face fronts look like they're real wood. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to worry about it because it's going to be a long time. I mean, it's a lot of cabinets. And that's kind of the last thing, not the last thing. I mean, it's on the list, but there's other things that we need to do to our home before, you know, I start worrying about the cabinets. And like I said, one of the biggest things is pulling out the countertops in the guest bathroom. You know, we want to just, it needs new countertops, you know, including the sink. But, you know, it's a Jack and Jill, and those things are, I mean, those are old. I think those are original with the house. And the house was built in 1992, I think. So, and, you know, I go on Facebook Marketplace a lot. And, it's very rare to see a house that has a built-in pool. So this house popped up, and it had a gorgeous pool. And I'm not going to give you guys the exact neighborhood I live in, but it's the neighborhood that I live in, okay? So I was like, that's a brand new, beautiful pool. It's like, just curiosity, okay, just curiosity. I clicked on it. And, I mean, you know, the pool is phenomenal. The house is gorgeous. It has the charcuterie walls. It's a lot newer than mine. And I was like, wow, it's a little farmhousey, you know, like, we gotta take out those barn doors inside, you know. But everything else was pretty much on point. And then I hit the kitchen. And I was like, no. No. I was like, you know what? We can always modernize the pool later. I'm like, but that kitchen is just, it's not vibing. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful home. It is out. Like I said, they got charcuterie boards here, there, everywhere. When I say charcuterie boards, explain it, Caroline, because like it's gorgeous. The walls. Caroline has these walls, but um, bye, Karen. Thank you. The whole house was stunning, and um, but I got to the kitchen and I was just like, that would be that's a deal breaker for me, you know, and yes, you could remodel, but it would involve. I mean, the kitchen is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It is, it's got the marble. It's got that whole aesthetic white look that everyone's going for. It is everything. Um, and the chenoise, the walls like you have. Um, the walls like you have, Caroline, like it has all of that throughout the house, right? But you would really have, you would have to invest about 100,000 to make the kitchen bigger. And I was just like, and yeah, but it's a beautiful home. It's an absolutely stunning home, and whoever buys it is definitely gonna love it, and so forth. And the master bathroom is completely modern. It's beautiful. I mean, beautiful home, no doubt. They just kitchens out here can be very weird, and this was kind of like one of those weird kitchens where I just was like, no. But I'm not looking for a new home. I was just, curiosity to see, what home has this beautiful pool and where is it at in my neighborhood? Was my kind of, curious. I can't think of the name. Oh, no, no worries. No worries. But yeah, so it's always fun to look at, like I said, I'm not in the market for a new home yet. But it's also good to get like ideas, on just ideas and so forth. Do I think this is my forever home? I want bigger. And I know. Sometimes I feel like this house isn't big enough. And I think that's what gets me looking at other houses, to be honest with you. Sometimes I feel like this house isn't big enough. So I mean, if I found, another house that had a pool and the kitchen, and I think, I don't know. I don't know. You know, it's hard. Yeah, Caroline's home is gorgeous. You know, I mean, I've been there. You know, I mean, I've had the privilege of going to her home. Her home is absolutely stunning. And one thing that I do love about this house is it has the bones. You know what I mean? It does have the bones. I mean, this we wouldn't be here if it didn't have the bones, and it has the bones totally. You know, it has everything I wanted. Um, and I don't know why sometimes I feel like this house just isn't big enough. I don't know why. But sometimes it feels like it's not. Sometimes I feel like we need more room. Let's see. My other house was like 4,000 feet with a pool, etc. Kind of like the same thing. Yep. Yeah, I mean, you know, there's a lot of fun. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things. I mean, there's a lot of things that we have to do to improve the house, and that could totally make all the difference in the world. You know, about whether this is our forever home or it's not our forever home. Um, is this our forever state? I think so. Yes. You know, we're very happy here in Oklahoma, and we like it. You know, and that's important. Uh, we have not experienced really winter. It still kind of feels like we're in Southern California because it's not that cold out here. So that's it'll be interesting once we really start, you know, feeling winter. So we'll see. Let's see. I felt that way too, but the truth is, if we only used to, you know what? And that's true. I mean, to be honest with you, like we use literally, I use my master, you know, bedroom and master bathroom. My husband uses his man cave, and we come down to the kitchen for food, obviously, and then you know, the laundry room, and that's it. I mean, that is truly, that is it. I mean, thank goodness my husband went into the reading nook because it could have rained, you know, who knows how long. Because I mean, when's the last time we have been in the reading nook? You know, the last time, you know, I've had to be in the reading nook because of what took place. So there's a lot of, you're right. There's a lot, I mean, we've never, you know, enjoyed the den. Um, and that's a whole nother issue with the den, you know, like that is something that, you know, we're gonna have to consult with the contractor to see if we can knock down a wall. Um, because of the way the den's set up, it's so hard to, you know, like that sectional is just too big for the den. So, I mean, even my husband said we need to get an interior decorator for the den, or we're gonna have to figure out if that wall, which I have a feeling, you know, helps hold up the house. I don't think that's a wall that we can knock down. So it's a, you know, the den is wonky because we have the entrance from the pool, the backyard, the pool area, the laundry room and the powder room, the stairway, the foyer, and the dining room. And I told my husband, you know, we're just gonna have to keep the sectional for about 2 years, and then, you know, we'll hire an interior decorator to help us figure out to best utilize this room as it is right now, if that makes sense. Let's see. Yeah, that is true. All the black and white is Mackenzie Child, yes, and the pink and white, yes, it's all Mackenzie Child. Um, oh, okay. Another thing too, since everyone wants to know where this is, you guys, out of all the jewelry I wear, this is hilarious. I even had a husband on Instagram tell me his wife to please let him know so that he could get it for her. Walmart, $5. $5, Walmart. If it's not at your local, you can have it shipped to you. $5. Everyone keeps asking me about the about the whatchamacallit, about this. Yeah, and someone's husband was like, my wife really loves your heart bracelet, and then he left another comment and he said, I got, there was only 3 left and I got her one, and I was like, yay, that's like awesome. Hi Kay, how are you? Um, so yeah, it's just a Walmart $5 bracelet, it's fun. It match, you know what I think it is it matches with everything. And then this is, remember when we found this in the Valentine's Day bins. I mean, I washed it, obviously, but it's cute, And then I just have my little cake earrings on. I think these are from Wally World, too. House that is, we have my husband, we should move into it when we first got into it, but the movie was too much for my kids' school. Oh, wow. Thank you. Yeah, just, I like to, you guys know me. I mean, I've been doing this since I've been on YouTube. I do all the whole seasonal thing. But, so yeah, I mean, I guess sometimes, like I said, like there's just so many pots on the burner, having to find another storage unit, having to fix the damage, the baseboards, and I also want to get the front door painted. It's just a lot of little things, and it's a new year, and we said in the new year that we would start on projects in the house, and that's what we're gonna do. So that's one of the things, that was important to us. And I'm hoping tomorrow, I have to speak to my husband, but I want to surprise you guys, and I've been wanting to go to this certain place for a while. So we might just do it tomorrow because, the carpets are going to be wet. And honestly, I think I'm just going to have to I think we're going to have to put a lot of stuff in the reading nook or in the dining room, because, I don't want to rush packing, especially this stuff, because this stuff is, really special to me. Hold on, you guys. All right. Um, there's certain things that are not going to go in the bins. Like these are going to go upstairs. So yeah, those are not going to go in bins. We never even saw those. Um, and I'll tell you, there's really, you know, let me know what you guys think. Like Marshalls just seems to be missing it. I mean, I remember when Marshalls was really good. And now Marshalls is like, it's just, I mean, I don't know, I don't know how to explain it. Um, I won't want more than one bin per season. It's a hard breaking into the market these days. Enjoy your home and take your time. Yeah, Marshalls is like, it sucks. You know, I mean, I remember when Marshalls was just like, you know, it was just like Home Goods. I mean, you literally could not post a Marshalls video if you were going to post a Home Goods video. You know what I mean? It didn't make sense. Now it's like, I mean, you're lucky, you know, if you can actually get a shoot from Marshalls, because it's like, I mean, honestly, it started when I was in Orange County. I noticed that Marshalls like was slacking, and it has continued. You know, I mean, honestly, I'm starting to think of them more for like grabbing a pair of jeans or a seasonal top. You know, like if we go on vacation and I forgot to bring some cute chanclas, like some cute sandals, you know, or if I need more jeans or we're on vacation, just run to Marshalls, grab a pair of jeans for like $29.99 or $39.99, because the home decor sucks. I mean, I don't know what's going on, but it has been bad. Like the past 2 years has just a drastic change in Marshalls. Um, okay, someone said that they want to be a one bin season. How would you do that? Like, how, you know, I mean, okay, I'm not gonna say which YouTuber, um, but her home is about 1,200 square feet, and she has a pretty nice sized basement, and she shows herself decorating. And I've been watching her for a long time. Um, and you know, she brings up like maybe a bin this size and like a clear bin. And I'm like, how do you do that? You know what I mean? Like I kind of wish I could be like that, but no. Like I don't know how you do it. You know, there's just so much cute stuff. Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you that. Yes, they did. And it's like, that stinks. I mean, Neiman Marcus, I'm a little bit surprised. Saks, when I went to Saks in Fashion Island, I knew there was something up. I mean, the place looked just, there was no one in there, like they'd already given up. Like they knew, the writing was on the wall. But Neiman Marcus, I'm just like, really? I mean, I really think it's, people just buy online. You can still buy stuff from Bed Bath & Beyond online. I really hope Dillard's doesn't. I hope Dillard's, I hope they don't go under. Saks bought Neiman Marcus. And what is Saks going to do with it? Saks is like, I don't know. I mean, there was no one at Saks Fifth Avenue in at Fashion Island in Orange County. And I mean, that place, it's Fashion Island. So, just out of curiosity, can you guys tell me the stores that you are physically going to? Because I feel like everyone shops online. I mean, honestly, that's how I feel. Other than, I even buy our groceries are delivered to us. So, let me know what stores you physically go into. I'm curious. I really am. Walmart, Home Goods, TJ Maxx, yeah. Yeah, TJ Maxx wants way too much for shipping. Burlington, Hobby Lobby. Y'all know how much I love me some Hobby Lobby. Let's see, none online, maybe Hobby Lobby, yeah. Home Goods. Love when you do the thrift stores. You know what was so funny is I actually Googled like what are the best thrift stores in my area, and I took some screenshots because I miss going to the thrift stores because it's just like you never know what you're gonna find, And I mean, I will admit, completely spoiled coming from Orange County. I mean, hands down, their Goodwills are amazing. So, totally spoiled. Hold on. But I mean, I think and just totally keeping it real, I think if I didn't do shopping for YouTube, I'm pretty sure I'd be doing a lot more online, except for Hobby Lobby. But I think, that's what's hurting the stores is everyone does, it's so much easier to just purchase stuff online and it's delivered, at the most 3 days, at the most. And that's, it's just the way it goes, really. Yeah, I do miss the thrift stores because it's kind of like the excitement of not knowing what you may or may not find, and I have to find the ones that have the good home decor. Because that's what I'm looking for, like home decor, especially, yeah, I mean, you just never know. So it's a lot of fun. I was telling, I mean, I'm sure you guys have heard this, that a lot of like the vintage, so-called like vintage malls or boutiques, that what they're really reselling is stuff from Amazon. Or, I mean, I didn't even I think I did shoot some of it, but I went to this whole mall area that's supposed to be like vintage, it's supposed to be antique, and I was like, how is Dollar Tree antique? Just because it's Dollar Tree from 2020? And that turned me off. Because I do so much shopping and I go to so many different stores, you can't fool me. It's like that was like TJ Maxx 4 years ago. Now it's vintage and antique, and you're trying to sell it for more than what it originally went for. Or, and be very careful about this. Take a picture and Google Lens it. On Temu, they have some of the cutest vintage garland, but what a lot of people do is they put it in photo frames, and I mean, it's gorgeous, like you would never think Temu, but if you know, you know. And I saw a lot of the booths trying to pass off Temu, the Temu garland, like the square pictures, and put it like in a, antique frame and try and sell it and act like that was really vintage. And so I just, like, I'm never going back to that whole mall. It was really just very, very, I thought it was very, very deceiving. And I was like, that's Temu. That is Temu. But if you really like the vintage stuff, that's kind of like that same look at Hobby Lobby that they get for 4th of July, Christmas, Easter, Valentine's, just go on Temu. And I'm not joking. You will get at least 15 4x6s or maybe larger 5x7s, and just choose which ones you want to frame or make into ornaments or do whatever you want. But I wouldn't tell you guys if it wasn't cute, because it is cute. I might do that. I might do that for Easter and frame some of them. They're that cute. It's like, why not? And the garland is it's definitely under $10. My Temu costs more now, but the crafts stuff is way cheaper. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. There you go, Nancy. I mean, that's what I'm saying, is like you can't try and like pretend that Dollar Tree is vintage, but that's what they were doing. And it was just like, I'm never going to go back. It was like I was so excited too, because it's very close to me. And it's a whole bunch of antique stores, and they have all these different booths. And I just was like, this sucks, like I'm not coming back. So I need to find something better. I always loved antiques at my uncle's store. That is awesome. let's see. I'm I think we're all trailing that way. You know, I mean, seriously, I feel antiquated. Like, oh my gosh. Um, I guess I understand how my parents felt. And, like, when they say like a certain song is an oldie and you're like, oh my gosh, you know? Oh my God, I'm like, what? That's old now? So, yeah, definitely get what you're saying. You know what I mean? Like, it's, oh, yeah, I feel very antiquated. Trust me. I'm just like stressing because I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to get up early tomorrow. I mean, I'm up early anyways, and just start moving all of this stuff into the reading nook because that's what's gonna have to go. I mean, I'll show you guys, and we did make a dent in the dining room, which is good because this stuff needs to go. Um, and tomorrow, I'm not going to worry about decorating for Valentine's Day or Easter because, we're getting the carpets cleaned. But we did make a dent. I'm just trying to make sure that everything's well padded. Because, oh, and then I want your opinion on something as well. Let me know what you guys think. Oh, okay. Hold on, I gotta pad this baby. Alright, so a lot of people wonder why, like, the William... Oh, thank you, Marcia. Thank you so much. So, alright. I never used this for hot cocoa. If I can get it off. But I did open it. And right now, Williams-Sonoma is having their sale. So if you want to try it, buy it. Because it's so good. Okay, why can't I open this? It's still really good. You know what? Never mind. These nails are useless. Oh my gosh. Okay. I will show you guys on Sunday. But if you could get it on sale from Williams-Sonoma, it's still January. Get it. It is literally real chocolate. It's not powder. It is chocolate. It is chocolate shavings. And it's delicious. It is delicious. Hold on, you guys. All right. Oh, okay. This is what I want your opinion on. See, I was thinking about leaving this out and using it for Valentine's Day. But I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to do, I don't know. All right, what on earth is in here? A peppermint. Um, Let me see. What did you guys say? Let's see. Put it in the hall. I know, right? I mean, you know what? As a matter of fact, I should just pack those throws in here and call this bin done. Thank you. I forgot about those throws. That's why I know we have to go to the storage unit, because come on, like, where are all of my Easter throws? Where are all of my Valentine's Day throws? There's no way. There is no way I don't have more. And I think the big Santa, he's going to go in the laundry room. Thank God the guy's not coming till 11. Gives me time. Let me show you. And then next year, we're going to have even more Christmas, because we didn't pull out everything this year because we ran out of time. At Home still has Halloween and fall, you guys. They're still at 70%. It's like, why? And I'm so tempted to buy Halloween stuff from them, because they have like that mirror that went viral for 70% off. And I'm like, space, you know? All right. And then I have to ask you guys about this, because honestly, I'm ready to chuck it. Like, I don't even think it's worth fixing. I mean, I don't know, maybe I'll keep his face. I don't know, but I'll show you right now. All right, I don't want to put his face on his body. See, I want to keep the face. Like, I'll keep the face. But the body is just... I mean, we literally cannot put the top on his face. We can't put him on top. He is really bad. Like, I mean, he is seriously, like, you move him the wrong way and he's just gonna crumble. You know, like, and I'm just... I mean, it's bad. See, and there he goes. He's cute, you know? Like, I mean, I'm gonna keep his face, but I don't think I can keep his body. Yeah. I'm gonna keep the face. We'll do something with his face. So cute. bad. Like, I mean, look at him. I know. That's why I'm like I don't know what I would do. I'm gonna hold on to the face. I'm pretty creative, and I'm pretty sure I will find, I'll find something for his face. See? Ta-da! Look at it. Ta-da! What is it? My dish soap dispenser. There. That's his body for Christmas with a ribbon. See? He's cute. We'll just put a little ribbon, and no one would know, right? We're saving his face. You guys, I can't get rid of the face. It's gonna go up here. The face is. I have to save. We're saving the face. And I never used these towels either by Cupcakes and Cashmere. See? So that'll go in there. And then these I'm going to keep out for Valentine's and for Easter. I'm going to put them right here for right now. They're not going to stay there. I just need somewhere to put them. But I think this bin I'm going to leave as is. You guys, we actually did make progress. It's going to hurt to toss his body out. He's a cutie. All right, I'll show you guys how we made progress. All right. See? Way better. Oh, and if you know Spanish, I run on cafecito and chisme. So we did make a dent. Yeah, it's true. That is so true, Joy. I totally agree with you. What did Kim say? All right, label that bin 30 years ago. Mark. I can feel Caroline's disappointment. I know. I mean, okay, we did get through a good amount. And of course, I have dupes. That doesn't quite help me out, but I do have a lot of dupes. Like, he's in the bin, but there's another one. So a lot of this stuff will go in the, just to get it out of the way. Well, actually, I don't have to worry about the top of the dining room table. It's this that I gotta worry about because this whole closet area needs to be cleared so you can clean the inside. And this is where, this is like where it starts to get crazy and so forth. So like, this is what I mean. Okay. Like, I don't need this, like, I don't even want it, but it's here. So, I would like to sell her. And, her too. Her, I'm just going to donate. I don't want her at all. Sorry, girl. Don't mean to be mean, but I don't want you, And so, yeah, all of this stuff has got to go. I don't know. Ugh. But I'm just gonna put all my crazy floral, which, by the way, I still have not finished doing my floral. And this stuff can actually stay right here. That's not an issue. And I can put stuff, you know, on top of the dining room table. Like, for example, we're going to put these precious lovelies back on the dining room table because I don't want to deal with them. And we never saw these again, so I can't, you know, I have to be careful with them. It's bad enough he's missing, that's why he always has to turn to the side because he's missing one of his antlers. But these are really one of my some of my favorite pieces. And it's going to be embarrassing too because the guy's going to think I'm a nut with all this Christmas out still. Which is why I couldn't go film a second video, you guys, because I had to come home and start, you know, dealing with all of this, which is just... All right, who's making jokes? I have the runner I'm going to use for the kitchen table is this. I mean, I have two of them to choose from. I don't even know if I like that one, and that one's brand new. I like this one better. And we just pulled it out of the bins. Where is it? See, I like this one better. I like that one for the dining room table. I like that one a lot. And of course we have more of this. You guys, it's just like, it never stops. Like, you keep pulling more and more stuff out. I'm supposed to be getting rid of stuff. All right, come on, one antler. And why wouldn't I have more floral? I mean, good grief. It just never ends. And look I still got to put, I mean, I got... I don't even know what that's for. Oh, it's for the fan. Okay. Sorry. I think I'm just going to pack this away, you guys. Like, I mean, seriously. But look, this guy is not going in any bin. No, he's not. He's going to stay here with Mama. No! Caroline! No! I can't, no. I'll never find him again. No, I don't care if he's antlerless. If you lean him to the, I mean, sideways profile, he looks wonderful. You guys, I don't care if I have to sleep with this guy. He is not going in the storage unit. Nor is his double. His double is in the den right now. Can you guys see compassion for misfit? Yes, exactly. Nobody put Santa in a bin. There you go. And like I said, his counterpart is in the credenza in the cabinet. And I mean, he's eventually, you know, he's going to go upstairs. But look at, you guys, I cannot tell you how much joy that face brings me. And it seriously is not Christmas until he gets set out. Then it's like, it's Christmas. I mean, he's just adorable. He's absolutely... Okay, this I'll throw away, Caroline. This guy's going, poor bye. But, you know, I don't want to deal with this. You know, we have a lot of fixer-upper projects. The last thing I'm going to be worrying about is that guy. So... Hold on, you guys. I'm gonna turn you around really, really quick. Hold on, I'm trying to push. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go because you guys can see, like, I mean, I have a lot to do, and I'm already tired too, and I need to eat dinner, and Caroline wants me to get rid of my precious. So what if he's missing an antler? I'll never find him again. I can't get rid of him. Um, he's to the side. He's side profiling. No one notices. He's my profile. So yeah, Crystal. I know. I was. You should have seen my heart was like, like, oh my good. Somebody, like, oh my gosh, like, heavens no. Hell no, he won't go. No, he's not going anywhere. As well, I won't even tell you that one of them, my husband had to tape his little foot. It's taped, but you can't tell. So trust me, like, they're not going anywhere. you know? No, I won't. I will never find him. Like, where am I? I mean, Ross did not bring them out. I didn't see them at Home Goods. I have not seen those anywhere. And Mackenzie Child wants like what, like 500 for one? You know what I mean? It's just I don't even know if she makes them anymore. Um so I'm keeping my taped up hoof, and I'm also keeping my one antler because you can't tell. And if I hadn't said anything, no one would know about my little. They're not. I don't want to call them defects because it hurts their feelings. They're well loved. What are we having for dinner? I'm having Panera. Caroline Crystal, I'll take the Hello Kitty off her hands. um, there you go. Yeah, I just can't chuck them. It'll hurt their feelings. I'm having Panera. My husband brought me Panera. You guys didn't see him, but he brought me Panera. I have Panera salad. I got my baguette. I'm watching The Prodigal Son on Netflix. I'm getting into that. And I'm stressed out because now I gotta wake up at the, butt crack of dawn and move Christmas, which just, you guys, I think what I'll do is I'll rest for a while, I'll get some energy, and I'll start moving stuff into the laundry room. And a lot of those bags can go in the garage for right now, so it won't be that bad. I've been cheating all week. I need to go. One thing I don't like about phentermine is you start to feel hungry, and I have not gone to get my prescription. So I you feel hungry and it sucks. I'm like, I don't like this feeling. I don't like feeling hungry. Um, so that's why I bought a lot of my strawberries from Dollar Tree because it's a good dessert and it satisfies that sweet tooth, and that's why I didn't get any good candy. Like, I don't want any good candy in this house because I don't want to eat it. As a matter of fact, after the I'm definitely going to take this Snickers popcorn upstairs to my husband, because I don't want to be tempted to rip into the bag, um, and so forth. But if anyone's ever been like on phentermine or whatever, like when you go without it for a certain amount of time, which it's good not to always use it, of course. You that hunger does come back, and it does kick in. Let's see, Crystal, please be careful of the pill. Yeah, I mean, it's they take my blood pressure, they do like all of that when I go in to make sure like it's all good and so forth, and that you know they do all my vital signs and so forth, and I mean I don't want to get any thinner, I just want to maintain, so I'm not like on a high dosage. Does that make sense? I'm not trying to lose any more weight. Like, I'm fine the way I am. So I just want to maintain. So, but yeah, I mean, I've been kind of eating stuff that I normally wouldn't eat. So I'm gonna, I'm trying to get back on track and so forth. No one even noticed, Kelly. You look perfect. Thank you. No one noticed what? Let me see. Debbie is in the pre-made section. They make. All right. What didn't we notice? I'm working on getting. That's what I want to get, Kimberly. That's what I want to get. Is toned. That's. That is what I want. Like. That's another thing that's on my list. Is I want to get toned. Like. I want to tone up my arms. I want to tone up my thighs. I just want to tone up my whole body. I wish I was Kardashian rich, and I could just go and get snatched and just get, sucked in, tucked in, everything all just, you know, lifted, twisted, whatever. But I'm not, my last name's not Kardashian, so I'm actually going to have to, like, do it the old-fashioned way, Um, let's see, I'm working on my shape as well. Yeah, I got a walking pad, and it's way too fast. Weight training, that's your next. Yes, wait, yeah, I definitely want to tone up, and I think that will make all the difference in the world for me. And like I said, I don't want to lose any more weight. I remember when one of the yes, no one noticed. Yeah, you do have to work it. I mean, obviously, I can't afford to do all that, but and also like the recovery time. No, I mean, I wouldn't do that. But and also, I think working out is a really good way to relieve. I think you feel better about yourself, and it's a good way to a good stress reliever. A good just it's good for you. I mean, it's proven to be good for you. Help exercise. So even if it's just 20 minutes a day, and I have to really just get toned up, and that is one of the things that I want to do as a gift to myself for my birthday. Like I'd like to be, even if it's just 20% more toned by my birthday. I'm not gonna be setting like unrealistic goals, but you know, if I can make that happen, that'd be awesome. But I'm gonna let you guys go because I really do need to rest if I'm gonna get any and all of this done, which I have to. So, yeah. Well, thanks for hanging out with me. I know it was a long live. I wasn't planning on going live, but it's definitely fun to chat with friends and do your chores and yeah. So I will see you guys Sunday, same bad channel, same bad time, 4 p.m. Pacific. We might be going through bins, we might be baking, we might be decorating, who knows. But I will see you guys. All right, everyone, I will see you guys Sunday. And don't forget, Caroline and I are having our second annual Palentines, because we want to include the guys, um, on February 13th, 2026. It's Friday, 4 p.m. Pacific. All right, my friends, thank you so very much.